White Tiger by Aravind Adiga. Um, Funny and interesting, very good novel. Winner of the Man Booker Prize. This is the second note. Followed by a few others, perhaps, because this is a very, as I have to repeat myself, a very well written book. It deals with the corruption of India, which sounds familiar. I live in a place where they're fighting corruption now, but still, you keep hearing so many names. They are so used with the system, and it's been there for so long that I don't see a way out. This very morning, at about 6:15, jogging with my dogs, I've seen again, and it's there for a few years, a police car with the engine running, which is practically stealing the fuel from the taxpayer, because they're using it to sit tight and sleep. And it's not just today, it was a few days ago, a few weeks ago, and it's been going on for a few years. In case you're interested, this can be interactive. I have a Facebook group, a few actually. One is Happiness is a Choice, Make It. Another one is Barzoi Romania. I have Borzoi of dogs. And the third is dedicated to this issue of community problems and issues. Truckloads of garbage, hundreds, thousands now. Trucks have been on this field nearby and thrown garbage, much of it dangerous, while the police sleeps. So I posted for the first time, a picture of them sleeping on the job some 3 years ago. So that's what's going on. As I said, they take the cars, they take the paycheck, and the fuel, and they sleep on it. It's a bit chilly in the morning, so they need to have warm. It would get warm if you stay in a car, eventually take a blanket if you're going to do it. Let's at least waste the money for the salaries, which are not they're embezzled, because it's money, salary for work not done. And we've taken a car, let's not waste the fuel and also pollute the atmosphere in the process. But so that's that's what I'm thinking when I read this excellent book, which speaks about the corruption of India, how the teacher in his school stole uniforms and whatever else he could get because he was not paid. In this case, they paid. It's true the salary is more, but still, I feel if you feel it's too small, then do something else, which I bet they do. They come and sleep on the public sector job in the night, and then in the day they go and make another salary somewhere else. And then also in the White Tiger, we have the situation of the doctors, which is a big big problem here too, in different ways. There they have, for instance, supervisor. I understand reading in The Economy is the best media source in the world today, and not just today, but it's been this way for years, decades, if not more. So they have an auction. The supervisor brings in junior doctors that he's in control of, and there's a bidding. How much will they offer to just pretend to do the job? he's the one checking the boxes, and he would say, you cured that tuberculosis, you've cured that eye problem, because I say so, even if this doctor would not go in those villages and would be free to take the salary, give a third or more to the supervisor, corrupt to the bone, and do some other thing, like our guys on the field, policemen, local policemen. I need to emphasize that. I've got the general, the state police, the country police once, but that's just once. Took the photo, posted on the net, and I understand it became viral. It has 100,000 shares or so. And without doctors, the problem is they have a lousy pay, indeed, and they have to spend quite often 40 hours on duty, and that's serious, because at the end of so many hours without sleep, they start making mistakes, and then they get sued. The news, all sorts of problems with malpractice, and many of them, the best of them, decide to go to the West for a much better pay. My sister is in Chicago, working there as a doctor.